Ted, they haven't had a lot of success running against y'all since you've been here. Despite having a Heisman Trophy winner 2 years ago, and actually not just them, Lattimore had a downhill kind of running teams you seem to have had some success with. Can you just talk about why that is and the challenge of doing that again?
Well, it is a big challenge because as a defensive football coach, that's your worst nightmare, the team that can run the ball on you, because that's a headache that doesn't go away. And, in the past we've done a good job with that. We've had some bumps in the road in that regard this year, but it's a new week, it's a one-game season, and, they've got a great attack, and it's up to us to find a way to slow them down.
Where does Richardson stack up with the guys you've coached against?
Oh, he's on a very short list, and I've either played against or coached against some really good running backs, some great, not good backs, great backs. But he breaks a lot of tackles, and he's a guy that we got to control.
What's made Alabama's offense so effective this year, Ted?
I think they have a lot of balance. I think that they're very balanced. They can run the ball, and when you start adding people to the box to run the ball, their skilled people can run, and they can capable of making big plays, and then they ding you instead of getting 8 yard to death or 6 yard to death, you get 50 yard to death. So they've got good balance and good skill throughout.
How important is it going to be for your front four guys to be real physical?
That's critical. In games like this, you've got to establish the line of scrimmage, and we started preaching that for this week as soon as we got done with the game the other day. So that's a big focal point, and that's something that we've obviously got to get better at, and that's our intentions.
I guess it really puts pressure front to back because you've got to commit so many to the run, and you've got to have at the same time those guys in the back end got to signal up a lot of times.
You got to pick and choose. You can't hang your secondary out all day. You've got to give them some help, and you got to pick and choose when you're going to add a guy, where you're going to add him, how you're going to add him, when you're going to try and add a guy to the rush, man coverage, zone coverage, what type of zone coverage. So all those are decisions that have to be made and have to have a plan for. And then as the game unfolds, you've got to get a feeling on how you're being attacked, and be able to, if it's not how you anticipated, to be able to shift lanes a little bit.
In a game like this, especially where you guys are definitely the underdog, whether you want to be or not, I mean, do you take more risk, or are you more prone to taking some risks and gambles with the blitz and gambles here and there defensively?
I don't know about, I'm not going to use the word gamble, but we want to be aggressive, and I'll leave it at that.
Do you were Evans and Jawara, did they practice today?
Yeah.
Do you expect them to play Saturday?
That's Coach Chisholm question.
How about Justin?
That's a nice try.
Justin got to play a lot Saturday. How did he do?
For his first start, he did well. He's going to be a really good player before he's done. He's a very conscientious kid. Football makes sense to him, and he just got to get bigger and stronger, and he will. But he can run, and he hits you at full speed. So, but I'm real pleased with him, and I think he's got a very, very bright future.
It seemed like you guys rotated Jermaine into that nickelback slot with him kind of in and out. Is that kind of the plan going forward, or what's the thinking there?
We're still that was the plan last week, and we're still developing the plan for this week.
And, Jonathan Mincy, stepped in for T-Ball, played most of the game. How do you think he did? Now you got a couple of days to process.
Yeah, he did some good things. He made some nice plays, and like all of us, he made some mistakes, and we got to. That's what we're focused on, getting that corrected this week. But he did some nice things, and like I said, like all of us, made some mistakes.